If it's sweet or sour.
It's here!
Nostalgic new from bugs to bacon flavored.
It's here!
If it's chewy, gooey, and oh so yummy.
It's here!
If there's a swirl of caramel, a hint of mint, a dab of nougat, nuts, chocolate, or if it's crunchy.
It's here!
Oh, is it ever?
Big or small, bring them all into Grandma's house, where sweet treats and favorite toys are found. With every shape, size, and delicious flavor imaginable, you're sure to find a favorite. Grandma's house, toys, candies, and more in Watertown.
Aero Sports brought to you by Hy-Vee, American Bank and Trust, Hometown Building Center, Roadside Gas, South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection, Sign Pros Graph Signs, Perkins, Grandma's House, Sharp Automotive, Dairy Queen, McDonald's, Andor Incorporated, Tacker Plumbing and Heating, Bruggeman Insurance, Dano's Marine, Active Heating, Kunko Snyder Eye Clinic, and Country Road Barn.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
To achieve great things, it takes...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live to the Watertown Civic Arena. My name is Ryan Neal, welcoming in here for a doubleheader action here this evening between the Watertown Arrows and the Brookings Bobcats. About 11 minutes away on the clock here. Give me a fun night here for girls and boys basketball, as you always love Watertown and Brookings matchups here this evening. And we'll have two of them. I'd like to see the doubleheaders in action between these close-knit rivals here this evening. So we're going to go ahead and get to, because they went with running clock here after that first game, so I'm a little bit behind schedule. I want to get to your coach's comments with Mitch McClagan and Chad Rohde. So we're going to go ahead and hear from them on our pregame show, and then we'll come back and we'll have our starting lineups, and we'll get ready for Arrow basketball here. Doubleheader action this evening between the Brookings Bobcats and your Watertown Arrows. You listen to Arrow basketball, 9:50 a.m., KWAT, back in 30 seconds.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
And welcome back to your Watertown Arrow basketball pregame show, brought to you by Bruggeman Insurance. Time for more coaches' comments. And we'll welcome in the head coach of the girls, Brookings Bobcats, Mr. Mitch McClagan. And Mitch, thanks as always, and good talking to you, my friend.
Ryan, good to talk to you again. Been a while, and it's always good to talk to you, even though you are one of those Watertown guys, only half joking.
I know. That's why I left basically leave the intro to you and the nice comments, because I know you got one coming, buddy.
That's right.
All right, Mitch, 10, 11 games in through the year. You reached that half point. I can't believe we're almost to February at this point. But, let's just talk about your first half of the season and what you have experienced and seen and how your team is compared to when we saw you, or at least I saw you guys on opening night.
Yeah, and a lot has changed for both us and Watertown from that opening night. We were fortunate, obviously, to come away with a win in that first game. Probably took one of the craziest comebacks I've ever been a part of to do it. And we got off to a good start after that. That kind of got us going. We won our first four. And then we did a tough part of our schedule and struggled a little bit, did not play very good basketball, lost our next four. And now we've been fortunate enough, the trip out west came right at the right time, I believe, and we've been able to win 2 games out in Rapid, and then a big one last night at Harrisburg.
Coach, let's run down some of your key contributors from your squad, just so we have them on the broadcast, people listening know who kind of your key girls here are once again. Yeah, and it's no surprise. Coach Rohde knows it, and Coach Rohde's going to have a plan, and I hope we're ready for whatever he throws at us. We've had 2 kids primarily really score for us. Logan Smith, our point guard, can do so many things.
she can score the ball, but she does so many other things. She's probably our best rebounder. And then we have Macy Even, who can just straight up score. When we look at last night's game against Harrisburg, we scored 53. Between Logan and Macy, they combined for 46 of the 53. They can both really fill it up, especially, when Macy starts to see one fall early. She becomes really, really dangerous. And again, Coach Rody's going to be ready for that. And then we got to have other kids step up. Sloan McClagan has been able to score, between the 10 to 12 points here and there. Tess Burns is a physical post player that can do some nice things. And then we have Kimber Bies, who's kind of our defensive specialist, but super athletic and get to the rim.
Coach, remember, I can't remember if it was one of those first two, but you have one of them that is going to my alma mater, Southwest Minnesota State. Is that correct?
Yeah, Logan Smith is committed to Southwest, and she's excited to get there, and we're happy, to be able to send a player off to the collegiate level. It's been a few years since we've been able to do that, and so excited for Logan to get that opportunity.
Now, if Logan needs any advice how to handle the town of Marshall, Minnesota, just send her my way. I did spend 6 years there, so I can teach her the town pretty good there at that point.
So that must mean you're a doctor then, right?
Well, if you throw in the 3 years at South Dakota State as a master's degree, yes, that would be a doctor.
There you go. There you go.
All right, now, Mitch, let's get refocused here. But let's talk about, I'm not sure how I'm wording this comment/question here, but you're going to follow me. From the coach's standpoint, we talked about that game earlier in the year, opening night, the 20-point comeback with, 4 minutes to go. And I'm sure there's a message that you've probably sent to your team, that Watertown didn't have Emery Thury there, opening weekend. But probably what I guess again is Chad's probably using that as ammo, like to know in a game they should have had that one and blah, 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 however you want to phrase it. Has that been part of your preparation? I know you did play last night, but just maybe your pregame talk of how you're going to approach it with that opening, craziness that happened up in Brookings?
Yeah, and great question. And I can assure you our kids have heard it all week. The nice part, we get able to come home, we start practice Monday. We prepared for Harrisburg last night, but we mixed in some Watertown stuff within that. And so we're going to be ready for a lot of stuff that Watertown does. And I can assure you those comments are being made. First of all, I think Watertown is probably the best 3-8 team in the state. They can do a lot of things. I know if you just look at their record and look at some of the scores, you might not see a lot there. I can guarantee you tonight's going to be a battle. Again, they dominated us that night one for 3.5 quarters without Emery Thury, which is really saying something. Now they get Emery Thury back, and we're gonna have to be ready. They're gonna be physical. They're gonna play hard. Coach Rody's teams always do, and so they're gonna throw a lot at us. Our kids know if we think we're just gonna step on the floor and get a win, that's just not gonna happen.
Last question for you, Mitch, and I will let you run, kind of your key to the game outside of scoring more points than the other team. What's going to be the key to the game for the Brookings Bobcats to leave the Civic Arena with a 1-0 record tonight?
There's a few things. I think both teams do a pretty good job of turning the other team over, and so I think you might see some high turnovers, and obviously that's an easy one to look at. I think the biggest key tonight is when you look at rebounding. Watertown does just does an outstanding job especially on the offensive end of rebounding. We both can struggle in the half court to score, but if you give a team 2 and 3 and 4 opportunities on one possession, that's when Watertown becomes really, really dangerous. And so our main key is we have got to get a body and find a way to limit Watertown to 1 shot per possession.
And that is my one and only friend from the town of Brookings, Mitch McClagan. Mitch, I appreciate your time as always, and I'll see you up to gym. Best of luck tonight. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Ryan. Excited to see you tonight.
And we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with the head coach for Watertown Arrows, Mr. Chad Rody. You're listening to Aero Basketball, 950 AM, KWAT.
Make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
And welcome back to your Watertown Arrow basketball pregame show brought to you by Brueggemann Insurance. At this time, we'll welcome in the head coach of your Watertown Arrow girls basketball team, Mr. Chad Rohde. And Chad, good morning to you, and thank you for taking some time here on game day.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you.
All right, Coach. Tuesday night in the Civic Arena came up a little bit short against the Huron Tigers. Let's just get your quick little review on that game for people that didn't get a chance to hear your comments afterwards on how you thought you guys played, and even though it came up a little bit short.
You know, played well. I mean, we're consistently playing well as far as we're in the games that we're playing. You know, the problem that we're having right now is scoring, and that's kind of been our Achilles heel all year. But I think we shot 25% against Huron, and that's going to be pretty tough to get a lot of wins shooting 25%. But on the flip side, shooting 25% and being right in the game, you know, we'll continue to put it together and continue to work towards success here and see what we can get accomplished.
You know, and I know we've talked a lot about, you know, making strides throughout the out the year for you guys, even though maybe not quite where we wanted in the win column, but we feel this team's getting better as you go, and they give you that effort night in and night out. What's kind of been like the practice this week of trying to continue to get off the slide and what's going to be a tough game here tonight?
You know, first off, practice-wise, I mean, it's we did a lot of different shooting drills this week. It just try to create some new different things for the girls to do, and they really enjoyed it, and you know, kind of some fast-paced shooting, and try to get us to the point where we're, you know, kind of a game-like feel. We get a little tired and shoot and so forth. So it's been a pretty good week of practice. You know, we focused on Brookings a little bit and talked about some tendencies and what happened last time, and going into this one, and Brookings is playing some really good basketball right now, and you know, I know they played last night, beat Harrisburg, and last week they beat Rapid City Stevens. So they're making a lot of shots, and hopefully our defense can rattle them a little bit and keep us in it.
Coach, we'll turn our attention to tonight in the Brookings Bobcats and the squad led by Mitch McClagan. You know, doubleheader here tonight. Let's just talk about, you know, obviously what you kind of know about Brookings and their tendencies, their problems, their strengths for you guys, but also just having the doubleheader here at home instead of a doubleheader on the road in a nice little matchup, because you have had quite a few doubleheaders, I think 3 now on the road, and getting one here at home, and, you know, hopefully having a good crowd here tonight.
You know, that's the big thing is doubleheaders are good for bringing people out and creating a good environment for the kids and especially the girls. You know, it seems like the crowd for the girls is a little bit smaller sometimes, and it's going to be nice to have that arena packed and full and in full support. So it's going to be fun. You know, Brookings themselves, they're, you know, with our challenge of finding some points and being able to score. Brookings is going to play a lot of zone against us. That's kind of what they do anyway. They play a lot of zone, and hopefully they can create some issues where teams have a tough time shooting. So, you know, we're going to have to look to create. We're going to have to look to score. But we just can't be stagnant, standing around the arc and shooting threes all night. We got to be able to attack the rim, and it's something that we've worked on all week during practice. And I say all week like we've had a lot of practice, but it's only been 2 days. So, but we'll, like I said, hopefully we can get to that point where we're able to dig some gaps and break down the zone and get them to shift a little bit and create some wide open shots and see if we can't get some things to fall.
And Coach, last thing, I know you've kind of touched on an array of things here of, you know, obviously getting the ball to go into the basket. That's usually the important part here at the end of the day. But is there something else that we kind of focus on? I'll finish up with the key to the game and say, you know, outside of the Greg Popovich answer of scoring more points, but, you know, what's going to lead us to victory here tonight and hopefully a nice night here at the Civic Arena?
You know, this team matches up pretty well with us. They got a good post player that's going to match up with Malia Kranz and Maddie Grimsrud. They've got 2 really good guards that score a lot. Schmidt and Even, they're kind of lights out, and they've been scoring a ton for these girls, quite a bit here lately. So, for us, I think it's going to have to be defense. And last time we played them, we didn't have Emery Thury. That Macy Even for Brookings is pretty tall and lanky and a really good shooter. So hopefully we can get to the point where we have a matchup where Emery can kind of guard her a little bit and create things a little bit tougher for her. But like I said, they're good. They're solid. They got a good 5 starters and bring people off the bench. But for us, it's going to have to be defense, and our defense will hopefully create some good offensive opportunities for us, and hopefully we can come away with a win.
And that's the head coach of the Watertown Arrows, Mr. Chad Rohde. Chad, thanks so much as always, and best of luck this evening. And if it's all right, we'll try to talk at halftime of the boys' game, if that works for you here this evening.
Yep.
All right, we'll talk to you then, Chad. Thanks again, and we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with tonight's starting lineups. You're listening to Arrow Basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWAT.
And welcome back live to the Watertown Civic Arena. I lied during that. I'm just up against the clock here, so we're not going to take a commercial as the Arrows are getting introduced here, getting ready to. So we got to get ready for our Graph Sign Pro starting lineups here. And we're going to start with the Brookings Bobcats under the direction of head coach Mitch McLegan. I didn't write their assistant coaches down, so I'm going to skip that. They come into record with a 7-4 record, 6th in the overall PowerPoint standings at 1 guard, 5'4", and a junior number 4, Sloan McLagan. Another guard, or 1 forward, 5'10", and a junior number 12, Macy Even. Another guard, 5'7", and a senior number 14, Kimber Buys. Another forward, 5'8", and a senior number 22, Logan Smith. And at forward, 5'10", and a senior number 50, Tess Burns. Burns, Smith, Buys, Even, and McLegan for head coach Mitch McLegan and the Brookings Bobcats. And now for your Watertown Arrows under the direction of Chad Rohde, guard 5'10", and a senior number 5, Emery Thury. 5'7", senior number 10, Emma Hendricks. Forward, 5'7", senior number 22, Grace Corey. 5'7", junior number 42, Kinsey Russell. And 5'10", sophomore, number 54, Malaya Crayons, Russell, Corey, Hendricks, and Thury for Chad Rohde in your Watertown Arrows. And we are underway. Just under the nick of time as the Arrows have won the jump ball. And here is Kinsey Russell. She's going to drive baseline, kick it back outside to Malaya Crayons. Looking, here's Hendricks on the baseline. Now she gets it out to Corey. Top of the key. Here is Emery Thury. Still looking for something, and they turn it over off the foot. And here comes the Brookings Bobcats, their first possession of the game. Your officials tonight, Jason Seitz, Max Morris, and Scott Whitlock, as assigned by the Eastern South Dakota Conference. This is going to be close to a 5 count. Here is Macy Even way up top, gets it to Tess Burns. Down in the corner is McLegan, short, no good. Grace Corey has the rebound, and now we get the foul call. She held on to it, and the help side defense coming into her just wouldn't back away, and the official had no choice to call the foul on Kimber Buys. So Arrows get the ball here now, facing this little soft zone pressure from the Bobcats, and ball's tipped up in the air. Here's Emma Hendricks. Now she has it, left side of Thury. Kinsey Russell in the corner, pump fake. Now wind in the middle of the lane, kicks it outside to Hendricks for a shot, no good. There's Grace Corey on the basket, and she lifts it up, and we're going to have a blocked, a jump ball call. So Hendricks' 2-point shot was no good. Grace Corey got the basket, or the rebound, went to put it back up, and was blocked / jump ball called. Possession arrow to the Bobcats. Brookings in their black jerseys with red numbers, and here is number 22, Logan Smith, shot from the free throw line, no good, rebounded by Malaya Crayons. Now here's the Arrows trying to break this pressure. There it is, Emma Hendricks gets it, kicks it out, had it tipped away, but Emery got it. Now she's trapped down in the corner looking, she just throws it up deep and recovered there by Hendricks near half court. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Emery Thury. Going to use the left hand, try to dribble baseline, tried to bounce it into Crayons, now kicked it outside to Corey. We're under 10 on the shot clock. Hendricks into Crayons on the post move, turnaround jumper, no good, and ball was going to be rebounded by Tess Burns. It was going to be rebounded by Logan Smith, but instead there was a foul called on Grace Corey on the rebound. Grace is first. 0-0, 2 minutes into the game here. Logan Smith to bring it up the court. Gets it over to Macy Even. Now they try to get it into Burns, but it's tipped away and stolen by Russell. Russell has a 1-on-2, goes down to the right-hand side, and the block pulls up, kicks it out to Hendricks in the middle lane. Tried to bounce past to Crayons. Deflected and stolen by the Bobcats. So here is Smith, the SMSU player. Now McLagan in the corner for three. That's long, rebounded through the hands of Grace Corey and out of bounds. So Arrows had a chance at the possession, but it slipped right through Grace's hands and out of bounds. And Brookings will get a fresh 35 and have the basketball right in front of the Arrow bench on the baseline. Inbound it to Smith. Working against Russell, gets his ball screened. Now she's trapped, kicks it back outside to Tess Burns. SDSU softball player commit. Now she goes for a cutting Macy Eve or Kimber Buys. Deflected, stolen by the Arrows. Now the Arrows have numbers. And Russell throws it up, rebounded by Grimsrud. Back to Russell. She missed the jumper and it was rebounded by Tess Burns that time. So a couple of cracks at it for the Arrows, and Russell, no points here. Still no points. Now this pass is stolen by Grace Corey as she gets in the passing lane. She's going to go up and she is going to be fouled there. Going to be fouled by Macy Even. So Macy Even is going to pick up the foul there. 4:49 to go opening quarter, still scoreless at zeros. And Grace Corey is going to go to the free throw line to get some points on the board hopefully tonight. And Grace's first free throw is right in the middle. So 1-0 Arrows, 4:49 to go opening quarter. Second one here by Grace, dribbling it, and that looks good. Got it. So Grace gets them both. Arrows on top, 2 minutes, or 2-0. 4:45 to go opening quarter. Here's Buys way outside in front of the Arrow bench, holding it, picked up her dribble. Now she's got to get it rid of it, finds Smith. She picks it down to McLagan on the right side. Number 20, Caitlin Harris into the game. She had it. Now here's Smith at the elbow trying to back her way in against Emery. Kicks it back outside to Smith. Now gets it to McLagan. Now it's Smith in the corner. Gets into the block, throws it up, and good. She's going to get a foul called. So the basket's good. And the foul is going to be called on Madison Grimsrud. So Logan Smith gets the Bobcats on the board. She'll go to the free throw line. Foul was called on Madison Grimsrud. Her first free throw in, right in there for Smith. So the Bobcats take a 3-2 lead. Halfway through this opening quarter, here's the pressure. Here's Remmers, has it tipped from behind by McLagan, and it's going to be it's going to be Brookings basketball. So Remmers had the press beat, but then McLagan tipped it from behind, and Remmers, obviously, I'm guessing, must have touched it last, and Bobcats get the basketball here with 4 minutes to go opening quarter. Smith working against Lily Mack. Gets it to McLagan, top of the key. Bounce pass into Claire Dellenbridge into the game. Has it stolen by Lily Mack. Now here comes Lily, left side. Pulls it out, hits Grace Corey, top of the key. Emery's going to fire one from three. Looks good. Off the back iron, and McLagan grabs the rebound. Now she's off to the races. She pulls it back out to reset. Kimber Buys for three. Got it. Kimber Buys gets the three-pointer to go. Timeout, Chad Rohde will take it with them as the Bobcats have scored 6 straight, and they lead at 6-2, 3:31 to go. Opening quarter. We'll step away for 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrow Basketball, 950 AM, KWAT.
It's the Hy-Vee Friday the 13th sale. One day only this Friday. Get 13 of the hottest deals around. Like fresh ground chuck, just $3.99 a pound. And lots of matzo pizza, just $4.99. Plus, get items for under $1, like banquet pot pies, just 79 cents. Save big on these great deals and more, in-store and online. The Friday the 13th sale, one day only at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
And welcome back live to the Watertown Civic Arena as the Arrows come on a timeout. Bobcats have a 6-2 lead with 3:30 to go here, opening quarter. Remmers has the basketball. She'll dribble it up, holds it, kicks it out to right wing to Emery Thury. Top of the key to Grace Corey. Left side to Remmers. Back in the corner to Lily Mack. Into Crayons on the block, trying to go up. Gets double teamed, kicked it back out. Now this is stolen by McClagan, and she's going to go all the way to the rack, but she's fouled. Arrow student body didn't like that call right in front of them, but from my angle, that's a really good call, as Remmers is going to get called for the foul, as she got a piece of her hand as McClagan went up for the rebound. So Sloan McClagan will be at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. First one is off the back iron, no good. Macy Even comes back into the game, and Logan Smith takes a seat for a little bit. Nice crowd here tonight, as expected with this doubleheader going on here. And McLagan's second one hits the back of the iron, goes up, and falls straight down. Now here's that pressure again. Here is Grace Corey trying to beat it. Splits the D in the middle. Lost control of it. Now she's going to call for a traveling as she fell to a knee, which she's running. That is a travel when you have the ball from your feet down to your knee to basically a new pivot foot. Theoretically, you can think about it that way. Turnover Arrow 7-2. Bobcats 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Kimber Buys now has it. Tries to get it into, I'm not sure who that was. Caitlin Harris. She tried to get it into Caitlin Harris in on the block, but it was hit and stolen by the Arrows. And then a quick foul called on Clara Delbridge. Seven to 2, Bobcats on top, 2:45 to go, opening quarter. Right side, Lily Mack, she's trapped now, trying to get rid of it. Underhand toss to Malaya Crayons, way out there. She's almost by half court, picks it up, gets to Lily. Lily's going to fire a 3, got it. Lily Mack for 3. Much needed basket there by the Arrows. 7-5, Bobcats stops a 7-0 run. McClagan's out on the side. Here is Kimber Buys, going to go baseline. Bounce pass and nobody's home. Turnover Bobcats. Arrows get the basketball back. Emma Hendricks is going to come in the game, going to replace Jordan Remmers. Kimber Buys is going to take a seat. I'm not sure who came in for her. Oh, Logan Smith came back in. Hendricks up the head to Russell. Russell gets to the block, lays it in. Kinsey Russell gets it, and we're knotted up. That's 7 apiece here. 2 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Harris had it. McClagan in the corner, over to Macy Even. I think this is Logan Smith up top, working against Hendricks. Got by her, passed it into Delbridge. Back out to Smith. Now down into Delbridge again. Blocked by Lily Mack and recovered by Malaya Crayons. Arrows have the basketball. And now this is stolen here by the Bobcats. Smith's going to reset the Bobcats. 1:28 to go, opening quarter. 7-7's our score. Delbridge has it at the back elbow. Backdoor cut there to Harris. Missed the layup, rebounded by Emma Hendricks, and here come the Arrows. Lily Mack's shot is no good, rebounded by Delbridge. Quick little shot there by the Arrows. Arrows looks like, no, they are not in zone defense. Looked like it. Here's McClagan for 3 in the corner. That's short. Rebounded by Lily Mack. And now this bounce pass is stolen by the Bobcats, way ahead to McClagan, and she misses the layup. But there is Delbridge, or Caitlin Harris, to pick it up and put it in. And the Bobcats have retaken lead 9-7 with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter, as Emery Thury has this one tipped away by McClagan out of bounds. Arrows get the basketball. Grace Corey gets it to Lily Mack. 3-second separation between shot clock and game clock. Russell at the elbow, kicks it outside to Hendricks. Back out to Russell. Did she get away with a double dribble there? She might have. Anyway, and now there's a bounce pass to Grace Corey, and she's going to be fouled in traffic there. Foul is going to be called on Macy Evan, her second. Ball's in, ball's bounced around. Grimsrud runs it down. Now Smith gets it, has it, keeps her balance. 7 seconds, going to go all the way. Here's the outside, kicks it outside to Buys. Now tried to dump it in to Harris, and it's stolen by Russell. Full-length court shot, and comes up way short. And that's how the first quarter will end, with the Brookings Bobcats leading the Watertown Arrows 9-7. We'll step away for 60 seconds to listen to Watertown Arrow basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWAT. Back with second quarter in 60 seconds.
American Bank and Trust is inspired to give back to the Watertown community through the Watertown Spirit Card Program. Show your local school spirit with a debit card showcasing the Watertown Arrows logo and give back to the Watertown School District. For each purchase made with your Spirit Card, AB&T will donate a percentage of the purchase back to the Watertown School District. Call or stop into your local branch today for more details and sign up for a Watertown Spirit Card with American Bank and Trust. Go Arrows! Member FDIC.
Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
Welcome back to the Civic Arena as we get ready for the second quarter here. As Emma Hendricks has the basketball, and the Arrows trail the Bobcats by 2 to start. Brookings is in now a 2-3 zone. Russell has it down in the corner. Gets a screen from Kranz, kicks it back outside to Emma Hendricks, back to Russell. Dribbles to the corner. Now she's going to be a foul call. She went to throw a pass, and it was knocked away, but a foul was going to be called first on... Trying to see the number here. 10. Crew Halverson for the Bobcats. Russell has it, top of the key, picks it up, gets it left side to Emery Thurr. He's going to let a three go, back iron, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws it up, no good, and it's out of bounds. Rebounded, to the Brookings Bobcats. Brookings going again, gets the ball into Logan Smith. Arrows just soft man-to-man defense. Just underway, second quarter. Bobcats on top 9-7. Burns, left side over to Smith for three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Emery Thurry. So Emery has it, and now Arrows get it up, break the pressure. Here's Russell with the little runner from the block and gets it to go. Kinsey Russell bangs it in, and we are tied at 9 apiece. Smith lob pass up to Buys, now into Burns on the block, turn around, trying to get past Grace Corey, can't. Kicks it back outside. Here's Smith running down a little floater in the left side, bounces off the rim, and gets it to go for Logan Smith. 11-9 Bobcats, 6:36 to go, second quarter. Grace has it, top of the key. Dribbling in with her back, lost control of it. Ball's wrestled around, and it's a jump ball, and the possession's going to go to the Brookings Bobcats. Buys to inbound the basketball, 11-9. Bobcats on top, 6:26 to go here in the opening half. Smith walking it up across the timeline, gets it to Burns over left wing. Now here is Halverson, gets it over to Buys. Drive in the middle lane, bounce back to Burns. Now here's a cutting Harris back outside to Buys for three, off the iron, no good, and rebounded by Malaya Kranz. It's a good job by the Arrows, one and done there. Here's Kinsley Russell, right side. Picks up her dribble, looking to get rid of it against this zone defense of the Bobcats. Grace Corey has it now in the corner. Gets a ball screen from Emery. Bounce pass over to Russell. She drives into the middle lane. Shot no good off the end, batted around, and rebound rambound by Halverson. And now Smith has it, gets it to Burns at the elbow. Little handoff. Oh, tried to hand it off to Smith, lost control of it, batted around. It's still on the floor. Buys runs it down. Still there. People are diving all over as Grace Corey's in there. Now we're going to have a foul called on somebody. I'm not sure who. Could be done called on Emery Thury. So that's Emery's first. (11-9). Bobcats on top here with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go before halftime. McClagan has it, runs it down the middle of the lane, kicks it back outside to Buys. Buys dribbles baseline against Emery, throws it outside to Smith for a quick shot off the release, no good. Rebounded by Malaya Crayons. And now we're going to have a jump ball called, I guess. As Smith's three-pointer was no good, Malaya had the rebound, but then a Bobcat came in here and tied her up. Jump ball arrow does go to the Arrows. Here is Russell on the left wing, gets it to Malaya down in the corner. Lily Mack has it way out top, gets it to Russell. Little dribble pump fake, still has it, kicks it back outside the left wing to Rummers. She's holding it, 15 on the shot clock. She drives baseline, draws contact, no foul, as she was kind of one of those, I'll say it, trapped underneath the basket and tried to go back into the playing territory. And most times you're not going to get a call from the official on that as you drove yourself into trouble, and you're not going to get bailed out from getting yourself into a bad spot. So no call there. And here are the Bobcats. Smith, top of the key. Looking, gets it in, dribbles it into the elbow, back to McClagan. Cross-court pass to Buys. Fumbles it, picks it back up, bounce pass over to Smith. Now tries to hit a cross-court pass to Burns. Now back to Smith. We're at 10 on the shot clock. Buys is open into the corner for three. Off the iron, no good, but Tess Burns was there with nobody around her and laid it up and in for Tess Burns. 13-9. Here's Grace. 13-9. Bobcats on top. 4 minutes to go. Nice pass from Remmers into Malaya Crayons, and she lays it up off the glass and in for the Arrows. Nice pass by Jordan Remmers, 13-11. Bobcats on top, 3:35. Here's Burns. Outside, hands it off over to Smith behind the back dribble, working against Remmers. Cross-court pass now, intercepted by Lily Mack, but she was knocked over by her own player. McClagan picked it up, got it to Harris. She missed it, rebounded by Grace Corey. Now Grace has it. She's still trying to get rid of it. Now there's a foul called. Foul is called on number 4, Sloan McClagan, her first, team second here. Grace is going to inbound it with 3:15 to go in a 13-11 game with the Bobcats on top, second quarter. Remmers has it, step back three, got it! Jordan Remmers for three! And the Arrows have taken a 14-13 lead. 3 minutes to go before half. Here is Smith working against Emery Thury. She's going to get called for a foul. Can tell by my reaction what I think of that one, but Emery Thury picks up her second foul. Smith has the inbounds pass. 14-13 Arrows. 3 minutes to go. Here's Burns on in between the lane here. Now kicks it outside to Smith for three. No good. Rebounded by Madison Grimsrud. So Grimsrud gets it to Remmers. Now Remmers breaks that press. It was a big deal in that Brookings comeback way back in early December. 20-point comeback with about 4 minutes to go. All due to the press of Brookings. Now we have another foul here called as Emery Thury was driving to the middle lane. I think they're going to get Sloan McClagan. They do. That's her second. And I think Kimber buys Molly Hendricks in for Emery Thury. Kimber buys in for McClagan. 2:25 to go before halftime. Arrows 14, Bobcats 13. Remmers has it right wing. Grace Corey trying to drive baseline. Does so, kicks it back out. Here's Remmers, top of the key. Drives in the middle lane. Little floater was blocked. Got her own rebound. And now the ball is still on the floor. And recovered by the Bobcats. So here comes Harris, has it, kicks it outside to Smith. Smith between the legs at the elbow, gets behind Grimsrud, gets the lane. She was fouled there. I think they're going to get Madison Grimsrud for this one. I can't see the basket's blocking the number. Yep, Madison Grimsrud's going to get called for the foul there. So Kimber buys. Oh, not Kimber buys. Logan Smith's at the line shooting free throws. Missed the first one. Going to Southwest Minnesota State University. Continue her basketball career. And the SMSU Mustangs are having a heck of a season in the NSIC on the women's and men's side. So good basketball over in Marshall right now. Smith gets the second one. Couple of subs. Smith does come out right there. 14-14. 1:57 to go here in the first half. Remmers has it, right wing over to Grace Corey, gets a hand on it and saves it. Here's Malaya Crans wide open in the corner. Little dribble drive, cross court pass to Remmers. Here's Hendricks. Molly gets in the middle lane. She tries to go up and under, and she's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line, shoot 2 shots. Foul is going to be called on number 50, Tess Burns. Her first, team fourth. Molly Hendricks at the line shooting free throws. First one is off the back iron and no good. Molly Hendricks getting ready for her second one. 14-14 here. Got it. So Molly puts the arrows back on top. 15-14 with 1:30 to go before halftime. Smith going to bring the ball back across the court, working against Remmers. High arcing skip pass to Buys in the corner. She dribbles it out, gets it back to Smith, back to Buys, right wing. Looks like the Arrows are playing a little zone here. And now here is Lily Thompson with it. She's going to kick it back out to Smith. Smith goes into the middle lane, throws it up, no good. Knocked out of bounds by, I think it was Tess Burns that touched it last. And does so. So Arrows get the basketball. Just over 1 minute to go here in the opening half and a 15-14 lead. Russell left side, top of the key to Molly Hendricks. Gets it over to Remmers in the corner, dribbles baseline, and she's going to be bumped and fouled. And that's going to be the 15th foul on the Bobcats. So Remmers will go to the line where she will shoot 2. Two shots here for Jordan Remmers. First one is good. (16-14) Arrows on top. 1:02 to go in the opening half. Next one is up and good. Got them both. Nice job, Jordan. She has 5 points, leads the Arrows here with 17-14 lead, just under a minute to go here before halftime. McLagan gets it into, I don't know who that is, number 12. Oh, Macy Even. Here's a three-pointer for McLagan. Short, no good, out of bounds. Arrows get the basketball back. Couple of subs in for the Bobcats. Number 30, Claire Delbridge. Number 24, Lily Thompson. And I'm not sure who the other one is. Number 20, Caitlin Harris, I believe, all came in for the Bobcats. Remmers is going to bring it across the half-court line, gets it to Russell, and Malaya Crayons in the corner. and looks to get it across, but stolen and intercepted there by McLagan. She picks it up. Nice little bounce pass to Harris. Kicks it back outside to Buys for 3. Got it. Kimber Buys for 3. Nice offensive transition there by the Bobcats. Passing the ball, moving the ball around, and they bury it. Cap it off with the 3-pointer by Buys. Here's Russell. We're under 15 seconds to go in the game. Gets into the corner to Kranz. Cross-court pass to Grace Corey. She drives in the middle lane. Lost control. Picked it up. Russell for 3. Short, no good. Corey has it. Throws it up off the glass. No good. And that's how the first half will end. Arrows had a couple of shots there to take a halftime lead. But instead, we're going to end up here at a 17-17 game here at intermission. So we'll step away for 3 minutes as we get ready for your second half here. You're listening to Watertown Arrow Basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWT. We've reached halftime. Arrow 17, Bobcats 17. Back in 3 minutes.
Great news for E30 users. E30 is now available at Roadside Gas on East Highway 212 in Watertown. And come inside and check out the Fresh Market coolers with sandwiches, yogurt, fruits, beef sticks, and fruit cups. And you always get double punches on your car wash punch card on Wednesdays. And there's more room and more machines ready for you at the Mint Casino too, with rear parking available. Roadside Gas on East Highway 212 Watertown, now offering E30. Apply for the Marathon card and save an additional 5 cents off a gallon. Good luck to all the Watertown Arrow teams and players this season. From the crew at Hometown Building Center. You work hard and you play hard, just like the staff at Hometown, providing the best products, service, and guidance for all of your building projects. From floor covering to cabinets and countertops, window treatments to roofing and siding, Hometown looks forward to serving you for many years to come. Good luck, Arrows, from Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Now is the time to advertise on Graph Signs' huge digital billboard on Highway 20 in Watertown. Graph Signs has partnered with Sign Pro to custom build your perfect billboard ad. With over 25,000 views per day, Graph Signs' digital billboard hits your target customers. Grow your business, post a Help Wanted ad, or recognize your employees. Graph Signs' digital billboards is here to help your business grow. Call or text Nate Graff at 605-881-4263. You can find Graph Signs on Facebook and online at graphsigns.com.
Give a gift to yourself at your Watertown Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. For cheeseburger lovers, order the 2 for $5 single cheeseburgers or the 2 for $7 double cheeseburgers. Try the Blizzard of the Month, Peppermint Hot Cocoa. Or how about the Frozen Hot Chocolate Blizzard? And when you give a gift to yourself, pick up a gift card for a loved one. And be sure to download the app for free food. Happy holidays from your Watertown Dairy Queen on Highway 212.
Let the team at Bruggeman Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Bruggeman Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Bruggeman Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, BruggemanInsurance.com.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, You, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Fall is here and it's time to prepare your home or business for the chilly months ahead. At Joe's Heating and Cooling, they remind you to schedule your fall tune-up today. Joe will get you ready for winter and make sure your heating system is running smoothly and efficiently. That way you stay warm and cozy all season long. Don't wait until the first frost. Call today. 881-6688. Joe's Heating and Cooling. Find them on Facebook.
Welcome back live to the Watertown Civic Arena as we have reached halftime in our first game this evening between the Watertown Arrows and the Brookings Bobcats. And it's 17-17 as we got some Special Olympic basketball going on down there. Nice shot by that young man. So let's go ahead and run down some first half stats here for you. Start with the Brookings Bobcats. Sloan McLagan, 1 point, 1 rebound for Sloan. Let's see. Kimber Bai, 6 points. Caitlin Harris, 2 points. Logan Smith, 6 points. Clara Delbridge, no points. And the last one, Tess Burns with 2 points. So total of 17 for the Bobcats. They're shooting 6 of 21 for 28.57%, 2 of 11 behind the arc, good for 18.18%. Free throw line, they are 3 of 5 for 60%. And I'm double checking myself, but I only have them down for 6 rebounds here in this first half. Now, I don't count the team rebounds when it goes out of bounds or stuff like that, which is official rebound, but individual rebounds, I only got 6, which just seems like a really small number. But yeah, so good job by the Arrows, I guess. So we'll go over to the Watertown Arrows. Emery Thury has 2 points, or 2 rebounds, no points. Jordan Remmers, 5 points. Lily Mack, 3. Grace Corey, 2, but 4 rebounds. No surprise there. Molly Hendricks, 1 point. Kinsey Russell, 4 points. Oh, big basket there by somebody on the court as the crowd erupted for that young man. It looks like it was a 3 as he was hanging the 3 sign up there, so good for him. And Kinsey Russell, 4 points. And Malaya Crowns, 2 points, 4 rebounds. I'm just watching this. Going to give one more shot. They're about ready to get off the court here. So Arrows 5 of 18 shooting, 27.78%. 2 of 5 from behind the arc, good for 40%. And 5 of 6 at the free throw line, good for 83.33%. Arrows have 15 rebounds compared to the 6 for Aberdeen. So teams are about ready to come back on to the court. There's your first halftime stats. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with your second half. If you're listening to Arrow Basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWAT. Back in 2 minutes.
It's the Hy-Vee Friday the 13th sale. 1 day only this Friday. Get 13 of the hottest deals around. Like fresh ground chuck, just $3.99 a pound. And lots of matzo pizza, just $4.99. Plus, get items for under $1, like banquet pot pies, just 79 cents. Save big on these great deals and more, in-store and online. The Friday the 13th sale, 1 day only at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
American Bank and Trust is inspired to give back to the Watertown community through the Watertown Spirit Card Program. Show your local school spirit with a debit card showcasing the Watertown Arrows logo and give back to the Watertown School District. For each purchase made with your Spirit Card, AB&T will donate a percentage of the purchase back to the Watertown School District. Call or stop into your local branch today for more details and sign up for a Watertown Spirit Card with American Bank and Trust. Go Arrows! Member FDIC.
Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
Ask any Arrow basketball fan. Nothing beats the feeling of a Watertown Arrow sinking the ball right at the buzzer. But a Big Mac comes close. McDonald's in Watertown is pumped for another great Arrow basketball season. Whether you're slam dunking a Big Mac to power up your cheers or celebrating a win with a McFlurry, a stop at McDonald's is always the right call. With 2 locations in Watertown, 81 and 212 and 212 and I-29. McDonald's of Watertown would like to thank you for supporting Watertown High School athletics, and go Arrows!
Great news for E30 users. E30 is now available at Roadside Gas on East Highway 212 in Watertown. And come inside and check out the Fresh Market coolers with sandwiches, yogurt, fruits, beef sticks, and fruit cups. And you always get double punches on your car wash punch card on Wednesdays. And there's more room and more machines ready for you at the Mint Casino too, with rear parking available. Roadside Gas on East Highway 212 Watertown, now offering E30. Apply for the Marathon card and save an additional 5 cents off a gallon.
No, I just keep my own. Oh, were they? Okay. Yep, sorry. Sorry about that, folks. I came back live and the Brookings radio guy came over asked me if they got stats at halftime, and they don't run them up to me, but I keep my own. So that's the benefit of doing it. That's why I'm not the best in the business for anything. Multitask, give you guys the best stats around, all while talking to you and calling a great game. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and get where we got time here. Let's go ahead and get your Active Heating weather update. Sneak this in right now. Currently 22 degrees here. Feels like 11. It's been beautiful the last couple of days, but we're going to get back to winter here, it feels like. Tomorrow, 46 though, but extremely windy as a cold front is slowly moving in. Gusts 20 to 30 tomorrow with winds 20 to 30, gust over 40 at times. Sunday, going to be looking at Groundhog's Day at 34 degrees, and then back to 11, 9, 19, 15 in the first couple of days of February. So it's your Active Heating weather update, and we got second half basketball underway as the Arrows get possession, and they'll have it here, and Emery Thury has it. Brookings is in a zone defense. Kinsey Russell has it. Grace Corey's going to let a 3 fly in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Macy Even. Here come the Bobcats. 17-17. We were just underway. Here's Logan Smith going hard to the basket, and she's going to get called for an offensive foul. So Logan Smith ran down the right-hand side of the lane, threw it high off the glass, but I don't know who was there. I think that was that Emery Thury. Yeah, Emery Thury stood there and took the charge. Late call, but the right call. So 17-17. Emma Hendricks brings it across. Here is Russell, top of the key to Emery. Here's Crayons in the middle lane. Dump pass to Grace Corey, who's blocked from behind and rebounded by Macy Even. I think Grace thought she was going to have a wide open lane, but I think I did too. Now, I guess I don't think I did. And then the block came from out of nowhere. And now we're going to have a foul called on number 42, Kinsey Russell. Little hand check call. Macy Even inbounds it to McLagan. 7 minutes to go, third quarter, 17-17. No points yet for either team. Kimber Buys has it, gets it back out to Macy Even, working against Emery Thury way out there at near half court. McLagan has it, gets past Hendricks, gets it over to Buys in the corner. She's going to go all the way hard to the rack, up and under, shot no good. That was a forced one, and Grace Corey ran down the rebound, and here come the Arrows. Emery has it, top of the key. Pulls it back out. Brookings in the 2-3 zone defense. Russell has it. Looking, little lob pass up, no good. Not no good, just a lob pass. It's like her arm got hit when she went to throw it, came up well short, and Kimber Buys was there for the interception, and here comes Brookings now. Logan Smith into the middle lane, turn around. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Malaya Crayons. Still scoreless, just like we did the start of the game. We went about 3 minutes with no points. 30 up, no good. Rebounded by Burns. Here come the Bobcats now. And the shot's going to go up and in. Count the basket for Logan Smith. As she was fouled, got it to go as the Bobcats were able to get that outlet pass from Burns quickly up the floor. And nobody, I guess kind of the cardinal rule, nobody stopped the ball as Burns got it to Smith. And Smith went 3/4 the court with nobody stopping her and laid it in and drew the foul on Kinsey Russell. That is her second, and the foul, and Buys gets the free throw to go. Or not Buys, Logan Smith, excuse me. So Bobcats get the first 3 points of the second half, and here's quickly another foul called. And I think this is on Sloan McClagan. Yep, it is, her third. And Mitch is going to get a quick sub in for his daughter. That is his daughter, Sloan. Emma brings it in, gets it to Grace. Cross-court lob pass to Russell, way out there working against this zone defense. Grace has it with Harris on her. Dribbled the ball, tipped it around. Malaya Crans comes to save the day. 15 on the shot clock for the Arrows. Crans goes to force one into the middle, caught by Buys, and here come the Bobcats. Smith has it left side. Harris going to drive hard to the rack, and she is fouled by Malaya Crans. So Harris now will go to the free throw line. And first free throw here by Harris is no good, missed it. Here comes the second one. And got it to go. So Harris gets 1 of 2. Bobcats have a 4-point lead. Here's Jordan Remmers, gets it to Emma Hendricks on the block. Kind of oh man, a little pump fake action, threw it up, line drive, and got it to go, 21-19. Smith's trapped, throws it into no man's land. There's Buys, she finds it, goes it and lays it up, and there is number 20, Schmidt, or Caitlin Harris, to pick up the trash and put it into the basket and give the 4-point lead right back to the Bobcats. Now coming back in on transition, and the Arrows turn it over again as they had a outlet pass, and it got deflected and it kind of overshot the Malaya Crans. And now here is Smith back over to Harris, no good, rebounded by Buys. And now Harris is going to be fouled outside on the right-hand side of the Watertown faithful. The foul is called on Malaya Crans. Nope, number 10, sorry, different number. Emma Hendricks, that's her first. 4:34 to go, third quarter. Bobcats 23, Arrows 19. Burns with it, working against Grimser. Not really working, just standing there. Now here's Harris. She goes into the middle lane, or the right side of the lane, goes up for the shot, but Jordan Remmers swatted it out of her hand, and Bobcats are going to keep possession. Looking to get it inbounded. Do the Bobcats. They do to Macy Even. Macy Even's going to drive middle lane. Gets past Emery Thury. Left hand up. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. Kick it back out. Now it's stolen by the Bobcat, or by the Jordan Remmers and the Arrows. So here are the Arrows, and now here's Madison Grimsrud. Gets it, catches it in deep on the paint, turn around, got it to fall. 23-21 Arrow, or Bobcats. Left side, Macy Even gets it into Thompson middle lane, kicks it back out to nobody. It almost kind of hit my daughter almost. She was running by. So turnover Bobcats. Arrows get the basketball. Here's Kinsey Russell, gets it to Emery Thury, left wing, 23-21. Emery's trapped, has it swatted out of her hands by Even, picked up there by Thompson, and gets it to Smith for the Bobcats. Smith's gonna kind of jog it up, gets it to the top of the key, still working against Remmers, left side to Thompson. Looking to do something with it, gets it over to Harris, working against Lily Mack. Here's Thompson left side, trying to get it into Delbridge, I believe that is. Yep, and then gets it back to Thompson. Now she goes to throw it to Even. It's going to go into the backcourt. It's going to be over and back by the Brookings Bobcats. And now the Arrows are going to get it all the way underneath their own basket. Left side here, left wing, inbounds to Russell, gets it. Now Jordan Remmers, top of the key, working against Macy Even in this zone defense still. Remmers gets it left wing to Russell. She has the ball stripped, hangs on to it. Now Lily back, gets it into Emery Thury from the elbow off the front iron, no good. Emery grabs her own rebound, puts it up and in. Nice work, Emery Thury. To get it to go, didn't stop, saw her first shot was going to be short, went and got the rebound, put it back in, and now we have a tie game, and now the Arrows have turned over the Bobcats. And she got it, or Jordan Remmers stole it, was going, they're going to say it was just accidental tripping, fell down and fell out of bounds with the basketball after the steal. So Arrows get the turnover. They'll turn it right back over. Timeout Brookings. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Arrow Basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWAT. Back in 30 seconds.
This is Brenda from the Country Road Barn. We're located just 7 miles north of Watertown and offer a full restaurant and bar serving smoked meats and meals for the evening crowd. We're open Wednesday through Friday, 4 to close, with dining available from 5 to 9. The barbecue is seasoned to eat right out of the smoker, so sauce is an option, not a necessity. With seating available up to 400, we have the perfect location for weddings, retirement parties, and other large gatherings. Everything's always better in the country. Country Road Barn, located just 7 miles north of Watertown.
Welcome back live to the Watertown Civic Arena as we have 2:26 to go in the third quarter with your Watertown Arrows and Brookings Bobcats tied at 23 apiece. Kimber Buys inbounds the basketball to Logan Smith. Logan's trying to dribble down the baseline or the right side of the lane, does so, gets past the defender and lays it in off the glass. And she's got a game high 11 points. Here's Jordan Remmers. She's got bumped on the outside as she was getting past the defender, but she was bumped in doing so. Foul called on the Bobcats. So here's a shot by Malaya Crans, and that falls off the inbound pass. She gets it. Malaya Crans gets it. She's got 4 points here this evening, 25-25. 1:52 to go. 3-point shot, Macy Even, no good. Kimber Buys gets the rebound. Now she thought about it, kicked it back out. And now here is, now Logan Smith's going to get called for an offensive foul called on Logan Smith against Jordan Remmers there. So here we go at 1:30 to go. Oh, there, my stats got messed up. Here's Jordan Remmers. 3-point shots blocked by Macy Even. Nobody sees that it's blocked. Buys just kind of turns around, grabs the rebound, and here come the Bobcats. Logan Burns, Tess Burns into the middle lane. Turnaround hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Crayons. She's got 6 rebounds tonight. We're 1 minute to go in the third quarter. And now Emery Thury is going to go hard to the rack, and they're going to say 2 shots as she was on the way up. First one by Emery Thury is up and in. 26-25, Arrow lead. Next one for Emery. Got it to go. And let's see who came in. Grace Corey, I think, came in, or Molly Hendricks. I think it was Molly. 27-25, Emery took a seat there. Smith cross-court lob pass over to Harris. Now this is even. Buys the long 3. No good, but Tess Burns is going to run it down, and the Bobcats are still going to have it. Smith has it, gets it into the right corner there to Harris. No good. There's Buys again with another rebound. So the Bobcats are going to get the basket, or no, they're going to get to shoot free throws now. So Kimber Buys gets the offensive rebound, really working hard on the rebounding, as she's got 4 tonight, makes the first free throw. 27-26 Arrows, 31.3 seconds to go. Couple of subs for the Bobcats. Here's the next shot, and free throw, she got them both. So Kimber Buys gets them both. She's got 8 points tonight, and we're tied up at 27-27 with 31.3 seconds to go third quarter. And I would assume the Arrows are going to look to hold for the final shot. Grace Corey has it, right wing, top of the key. Now, here our Brookings has extended their zone. They're playing a little more physical zone, intense zone defense out here. Emery's got a wide open 3 off the iron, no good, and rebounded by Julia Burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're not going to get a shot off. Well, they threw it out of bounds with 1.1 seconds left to go, so they'll inbound the ball, and we will reach the end of 3 quarters of play. And we are tied up at 27-27. The first game meeting between these two teams early in December went to overtime, and after 3 quarters, we're looking that way right now. So we will step away for 60 seconds, and we'll be back with your fourth quarter. You're listening to Arrow Basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWAT. Back in 60 seconds.
If it's sweet or sour,
It's here!
nostalgic new from bugs to bacon flavored,
It's here!
if it's chewy, gooey, and oh so yummy,
It's here!
if there's a swirl of caramel, a hint of mint, a dab of nougat, nuts, chocolate, or if it's crunchy,
It's here!
oh, is it ever?
Big or small, bring them all into Grandma's house, where sweet treats and favorite toys are found. With every shape, size, and delicious flavor imaginable, you're sure to find a favorite. Grandma's house, toys, candies, and more in Watertown.
It's Chevy Summer Drive at Sharp Automotive. 2024 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab start on at $10,000 off MSRP. Take advantage of trade-in and finance incentives. Leases start at $550 per month. Lease payment includes 5,000 hours cash down or trade equity, plus lease loyalty. Sharps will consign or buy your trade. Stop today or shop online at sharpgm.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
And welcome back live to the Watertown Civic Arena as we get ready for fourth quarter action. Bobcats have the basketball. Macy even. She's going to take a step back 3. Looks good. Nope. Front iron rebounded by Emma Hendricks. Now it's stolen by the Bobcats and tipped away and out of bounds, and the Bobcats are going to keep possession of this. Macy even gets the basketball. Timber Buys has it now, or Tess Burns, excuse me. Here is Even in middle lane, up and under Euro step, got the foul in the basket to go. 3-point play opportunity here for Macy Even. So nice little move by Macy Even in the middle lane to get the contact and the foul and make the basket, and she'll have a chance to give the Bobcats a 3-point lead. Off the left side, no good, but it's rebounded by Smith. She puts it back up, no good, rebounded by 3. So here come the Arrows. And now here is Lily Mack, baseline there. Kicks it back outside. Kinsey Russell for 3, in and out, no good. Malaya Crayons picks it up, no good, but she's fouled. So she'll go to the line and have an opportunity to get a couple of free throws here. So Kinsey Russell missed the 3-pointer. Malaya Crayons got the rebound. She's got 7. Foul was called on Kimber Buys. That is her 3rd. And Crayons is at the line shooting free throws, where she made the 1st and made the 2nd. So we're square, all square right back up here at 29-29. Logan Smith has it left side, hands it off to McClagan. Gets past Emery Thury, bounce pass to Tess Burns. Gets it over to Smith. Working, Arrows are in zone defense here. Now here's Macy Even, catches the pass, drives it in, no good, hard off it, and we're going to have a jump ball called, and it's going to go to the Arrows. Emery's going to inbound it. We're 29-29 with 6:59 to go in the basketball game. Emery Thury has it. She's trapped outside by half court in her bench. Breaks it, gets around it. Crayons is going to let a 3 go off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Smith. That actually looked really good for Malaya Crayons. Now here are the Bobcats. Tess Burns, middle lane. Smith wide open for 3. Got it. Had a feeling you give her that good of a look. Nobody around. Caught it in stride and drilled it. She's got a game-high 14. Russell has it, bobbles it. She's picked up by Burns. Gets into the middle lane. A little running floater off the front iron. No good. Gets her own rebound. Is tapped back to her. No good. And Macy Even runs this one down. So a couple of cracks at it for Kinsley Russell. And Smith and the Bobcats will walk it up across half court. 6 minutes to go. Bobcats have a 3-point lead, 32-29. And now we have an offensive foul call. Yep, that was an easy one there. Macy Even's going to get called for the player control foul there. A couple of substitutions there. Wave off the basket. No shot, no basket there. But Kinsey Russell took that offensive foul right to the chest, and Macy Even got called for her 3rd foul. See the basket. Grace Corey wide open for 3 off the back iron. No good. There's Kimber Buys with her 5th rebound of the night. Actually, that looked like a good shot there, too, by Grace. Just nice rotation, just didn't fall. 32-29. Schmidt on top, right side to Macy Even. Gets the ball screen, picked up by Uri. Here's Buys wide open in the corner for 3 off the front iron. No good. Oh, there's the foul. I was going to say, I hope that one gets called. As Buys' 3-point shot was missed, Lily Mack was in great position to grab the rebound, and which defender went right through her body on the back? I think it was Smith. Yep, Smith picked up her 3rd foul on that rebounding call there. So Arrows get the possession, 32-29, 5:18 to go in the basketball game. Remmers has it, trapped, taught, turnover. Oh, turnover by the Arrows. And Grace Corey's going to get called for a foul. Here is Smith bringing the basketball up the court. Left side does a cross-court pass to Macy Even between the between the legs dribble, gets in the middle lane, kicks it outside to Buys. Buys loses control, picked up by Burns. Smith was cutting there, found her, and she was fouled on the cut. And so the Bobcats will get an opportunity to inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. Foul was called on number 20, Lily Mack. She's looking, Buys, just throws it up in the air, gets it to McClagan way outside. Remmer stripped it, picked it up, and here come the Arrows. Gets it ahead to Emery Thury. 2-on-1. Emery's going to take it all the way to the rack and lays it in for Emery Thury. 32-31. Bobcats on top. 4:30 to go. Now Lily Mack intercepts the cross-court pass, gets it up to Emery Thury now. Emery has it, walks it up, goes to the right side to Grace Corey. Brookings still in the zone defense. Bounce pass into Lily Mack at the free throw line. Trouble with it. Remmer's pass is deflected and by Macy Even. And Jordan Remmer's going to commit the foul. And it's going to be a turnover by the Arrows. (32-31). 4:18 to go in the basketball game. Remember, these two teams went to overtime early on. And now here they are in another tight one. Schmidt between two defenders runs, throws it up, and good. Logan Schmidt got it to fall. She's got 16 points, 34-31 Bobcats. Here's Emery Thury. Now she's going to get fouled. And this foul is going to be called on Caitlin Harris with the hand check call. This is going to be her first. At least I have her for one. Board has her for two, so they're probably right on fouls. I'm usually not very good on those. Lily Mack inbounds it to Remmer's left side to Grace Corey. Grace is going to pop like a little 10-footer, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Tess Burns. So here are the Bobcats now, and now we have a traveling violation called on Sloan McClagan. Turnover Bobcats. Arrows get the basketball back here with 3:42 to go in the ball game. Both coaches have lots of timeouts, 4 apiece, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing timeouts being used on each offensive possession, because our possessions are going to be limited here now with only a 3-point game and only 3:30 to go. And now we have a jump ball call that's going to be Brookings basketball. So Brookings now is going to get the basketball here with 3:32 to go, and they have a 3-point lead. They're going to be in no hurry. They're going to walk it up the court. Smith kind of light jogged it up the court. It gets past Emery Thury. Cross-court pass was looking. I'm not sure which person was cutting. Overthrew her and threw it into her own bench. So turnover Bobcats. Arrows get the basketball back. 34-31. 3 minutes. Here's Emery. And there's the timeout. Told you. Ref too many of these games before in the past. You see all those timeouts, this type of game. They're going to take it. Timeout Watertown Arrows called by Chad Rohde. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Arrow Basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWAT. Back in 60 seconds.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
And welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena. I found a buddy in the stands and sent him a text message. I was laughing as he responded back. So, good old Taylor Rymerson saw him sitting there. So, He's over by the radio booth. So anyway, back to basketball. Arrows get the inbounds in. Grace Corey has it top of the key. Left side, now she's trapped over by McClagan. She's going to get called for her 4th foul. So Sloan McClagan has picked up her 4th foul. I don't know if that's 5. Yes, that is 5. So we have free throws all the way through here by either foul now, because that's the 5th on the Bobcats. Arrows are at 4. So Grace is going to have an opportunity to cut into this lead here. Missed it. Missed the first one. Arrows were 9 of 10 shooting from the line. Now they're 9 of 11. That's the best they've shot all year, I think, from my perspective. And Grace got the next one. So 1 of 2. We'll take it. 34-32. Now the Bobcats break the press. Ooh, that was very close to over and back. I'd like to watch that again. And ball is all over the place, and we're going to get a timeout called. And the officials are going to grant it. Chad Rohde doesn't like it because he didn't think there was control of the ball at that point. So, anyway, timeout Brookings. It is, I'm waiting for the signal. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll take it with them. You're listening to Arrow Basketball, 9:50 a.m., KWAT. Back in 30 seconds.
It's the Hy-Vee Friday the 13th sale. One day only this Friday. Get 13 of the hottest deals around. Like fresh ground chuck, just $3.99 a pound. And lots of matzo pizza, just $4.99. Plus, get items for under $1, like banquet pot pies, just 79 cents. Save big on these great deals and more, in-store and online. The Friday the 13th sale, one day only at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
Welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena as getting ready to come out of timeout here. 34-32, Bobcats on top. And they have the basketball. Buys looking to inbound it, gets it to Tess Burns, barely. Gets it back to Logan Smith. Macy even has it working against Emery. Bounce pass over to Smith. Smith's going to drive the middle lane. Well defended by Kinsey Russell. Shot was up. No good as Russell got a hand on it. But on the rebound, Russell was still out of bounds. So Bobcats have 7 on the shot clock here. Buys is going to inbound it. Gets it to Smith. Still working against Russell. Gets it into Burns. Tries to get it into Burns. Ball is loose. Burns throws it up. Hits the front rim. His shot clock was winding down. And rebounded there by Grace Corey. 34-32. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. And the Arrows turned it. Oh, they didn't turn it over. It was tipped. I didn't see it tipped, and Mitch McClagan didn't see it tipped, as he really wanted that one. But here's Grace to inbound it. Dangerous pass. Now this one is tipped again, and it will stay with the Arrows. And she tried to throw it all the way across court to Russell, I believe, was the intended target. 20 on the shot clock. Emery Thury has the inbounds pass working against McClagan. Russell catches the pass, left wing. Bounce pass into Kranz. Just outside the block with Burns guarding. Backdoor cut by Thury. Nice look. It went off of Emery's knees, I think, as she went to get it. And it kicked all the way out of bounds like a pinball. So the Bobcats get the basketball back here. They have a 2-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Smith has it working against Russell just past half court. Gets it to Macy Evans. Now Smith with a nice backdoor cut and caught the pass and went up and fouled by Kinsey Russell. So Logan Smith's going to go to the line. She's going to shoot 2 shots. She's got a game-high 16 points. Looking to add on to that. First free throw is right in the middle. Next one here by Smith. Make it a 4-point game. Got it. So she got 5 of 6 at the line for Smith, 18 points, and the Bobcats have a 4-point lead with 90 seconds to go. Russell has it way out top. Gets it over to Emery Thury. Lob pass into Grace Corey. She gets it, and she's going to be fouled by Kimber Buys. Nice pass there by Thury, I believe it was. Gets it into Grace Corey, who had her defender pinned, and the help side defense was a little late. And now Grace Corey will get 2 shots. Hits the front of the roll and got it to fall. 36-33. Grace Corey, next one. Rattled in and out. Oh, that was so close. And now Buys is trapped, gets it to McClagan. And here come the Bobcats. They try to go quick. They're trying to save it. Smith does. And now here's McClagan's shot. It's no good. And now we're going to have a foul call. So, crazy little sequence there as Buys ran down the basketball on the missed free throw by Grace Corey. And from there, she was trapped, threw it ahead to McClagan. Got it. She ran down the sidelines, tried to throw away ahead to Burns. Burns then barely saved the ball, threw it back out, got it to McClagan. Her three-point shot was blocked, and it was rebounded by Grace Corey, and Grace Corey was tackled in the meantime, getting that rebound. So she's now back at the line shooting free throws where Grace made the first one, has a second one to make it a 1-point game. And she got them both. So we have a 1-point game with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Buys gets the basketball up across. She's trapped, gets it to Macy Even. Smith has it. Dribbling out, cross, of course, Pat to McClagan, back to Even. We're under 1 minute to go in the game. McClagan in the corner, gets it to Tess Burns. Buys has it, it's tipped away. We're gonna have a jump ball. No, we're gonna have a foul called. Arrow faithful not happy on that one. You can hear it probably in the background. And now the foul is gonna be called on Emery Thury. I mean, it's a toss-up one. I don't have a problem with that call, watching it in live and watching it in the replay. It's a hustle play. I get it, but it's still a lot of contact there. But Macy Even did miss the first free throw. 48.6 seconds to go. Here's the next one. Missed it. Oh, how did that go in? It went in somehow. Hit the left side of the rim and rolled all the way around 3 times before it fell. And the Bobcats have called a timeout, a 60-second timeout. So 48.6 seconds to go in the basketball game. We'll step away for 30 seconds. You're listening to Aero Basketball, 9:50 a.m., KWAT. Back in 60 seconds.
Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
Ask any Arrow basketball fan. Nothing beats the feeling of a Watertown Arrow sinking the ball right at the buzzer. But a Big Mac comes close. McDonald's in Watertown is pumped for another great Arrow basketball season. Whether you're slam dunking a Big Mac to power up your cheers or celebrating a win with a McFlurry, a stop at McDonald's is always the right call. With 2 locations in Watertown, 81 and 212 and 212 and I-29. McDonald's of Watertown would like to thank you for supporting Watertown High School Athletics, and go Arrows!
Great news for E30 users.
Sorry, cut that one off there. Slow hitting the button on my side of the thing. And we are going to be live here. So a 2-point game. Arrows advance it. They're going to take a timeout. And it's a 60-second timeout, so we'll go right back to commercial. I told you these timeouts are going to get burned. 46.1 to go. Bobcats lead by 2. Timeout Watertown. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Great news for E30 users. E30 is now available at Roadside Gas on East Highway 212 in Watertown. And come inside and check out the Fresh Market coolers with sandwiches, yogurt, fruits, beef sticks, and fruit cups. And you always get double punches on your car wash punch card on Wednesdays. And there's more room and more machines ready for you at the Mint Casino, too, with rear parking available. Roadside Gas on East Highway 212 Watertown, now offering E30. Apply for the Marathon card and save an additional 5 cents off a gallon. Good luck to all the Watertown Aero teams and players this season. From the crew at Hometown Building Center. You work hard and you play hard, just like the staff at Hometown, providing the best products, service, and guidance for all of your building projects. From floor covering to cabinets and countertops, window treatments to roofing and siding, Hometown looks forward to serving you for many years to come. Good luck, Arrows, from Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Hi, this is Mandy from...
All right, we're live back here in the Civic Arena. Arrows will have the basketball, 37-35, 46.1 seconds to go. Russell gets the inbounds pass. Brookings is still in their zone defense. Emery outside, picks up the dribble. Now, oh, she still continued to dribble. Looked like it. Running floater from the free throw line off the back iron. No good. Buys grabs the rebound. Arrows don't have to foul. Well, they kind of do because it's their game clock and shot clock were about in sync. So they had to foul there, and they did. And the foul is called on Emery Thury, her fourth, and Logan Smith will go to the line. Shooting 2 shots. 30.9 seconds to go. First free throw right in the middle. That's why she's a college basketball player. 19 points for Smith. See if she makes it 20 in a 2-possession game. She does. She gets them both. Arrows got to go quick now. Here's Remmer. She brings it up across the timeline. We're under 25 seconds to go. The zone defense has slowed the Arrows down, and Arrows are going to call timeout. 30-second timeout by Chad Rohde. 22.4 seconds to go. We'll step away for 30 seconds. You're listening to Aero Basketball, 9:50 a.m. KWAT, back in 30 seconds.
Good luck to all the Watertown Aero teams and players this season. From the crew at Hometown Building Center. You work hard and you play hard, just like the staff at Hometown, providing the best products, service, and guidance for all of your building projects. From floor covering to cabinets and countertops, window treatments to roofing and siding, Hometown looks forward to serving you for many years to come. Good luck, Arrows, from Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Welcome back here live to the Civic Arena as we get ready to come out of timeout here. Arrows have the basketball down 4 points with 22.4 seconds to go. Russell's going to inbound the basketball right in front of their own bench. Arrows got to go quick. They have 1 timeout left. Got to keep that for stopping the clock if they need it here. Here's Russell. Went to bounce pass it. Malaya Crans misread. Turnover, Arrows. So Russell had it, and it was a miscommunication between her and Crayons, and now the Bobcats get the basketball. Arrows are going to need a steal. Buys to inbound it. Looking, does so to Smith. Gets it, and she's fouled right away by Kinsey Russell. So 13 seconds to go. Immediately following this game, we'll get right into our coach's comments. For the pregame show, I'll stop the live stream and restart once. If you're listening there or on the radio, just bear with me as I stop and restart that and get that back up and running. So, but we'll have our coaches Smith misses the first one, makes the second one. 5-point game with 10 seconds. Emery lets it fly. Short. Arrows called their last timeout. This is a 60-second timeout. So the Arrows are now going to have to score within 4.5 seconds because they do not have any more timeouts remaining. Down by 5, 40-35. I don't remember what the score was at halftime. 20. I'll have to go back and look, but either way, it was tied at the end of 3 quarters. just looking at my game summary here. So we have the boys game next. 15-minute warm-up. Well, I'm sure they'll get that going right away. We'll get our YouTube and stuff switched over, and then we'll be back with our coaches' comments. Yes, for the pregame show between Mike McCarthy and Pat McClemens. I have those taped. We'll get those playing right away, and then we'll get back to your starting lineups as quick as possible. So I think by my calculations, the comments, about 15, 16 minutes long, so I'll have to get those going right away to make sure we don't miss anything and get game action. So teams are back on the floor. And Grace Corey has it here to inbounds at 9 seconds. Gets it to Remmers. They got to score. And now this Brookings doesn't have to inbound it. In and out, no good, and that's going to do it. So the Bobcats are going to win by a score of 40-35. And we will be back here momentarily for the boys game. I'll wrap things up here and get you switched over. So we'll take a couple-minute timeout. We'll be back with your Aero Basketball Boys pregame show here on 950 AM KW.